Hey folks, welcome to the stage. Your host for the evening is Maya.
Thank you for doing that, everyone. Welcome to Providence Improv Guild. How many of you is your first time to hear tonight? Woo! All of you. How many of you is your first time seeing improv tonight? Wonderful. Okay, so we all know the deal here. Everything is going to be made up on the spot. We have two awesome acts for you tonight. And they are going to need words of inspiration to get them started. Sometimes it's a word, sometimes it's a phrase, sometimes it's a specific question. But sometimes, so to get you warmed up and to share your thoughts with our lovely performers, I'm gonna warm you up with some questions. So like on the count of three, how about everyone tell me what their favorite Thanksgiving side is? 1, 2, 3. Oh, lovely. Making me hungry. On the count of three, how about you tell me what you want for Christmas? 1, 2, I didn't count yet. 1, 2, 3. Did somebody say turkey? You just had that. That's okay. Other housekeeping stuff. If you need to leave, there's the door. For like any reason, emergency reasons, fires, whatnot. There's also a bathroom for other emergency reasons if you need to go out. It's just out the door. It's a single stall, so knock if you want to go inside. And with that, I think I'll leave other things I want to share till midway through. But beyond, so I will bring up our first act for this evening. Please give it up. Put your hands together for Dirk, Hardbody.
Got stuck to my insulin pump. Hi. Hello. My name is Gabby. This is Dirk. We're going to be doing improv. So, yes, it's very funny. Does anyone remember the first really scary movie they ever saw?
Poltergeist.
Land Before Time.
Okay, I have Poltergeist actually. Who was that in the
That
back?
was me.
Okay, hi. Hi, Julie. How old were you when you saw Poltergeist?
I was probably like 9
Oh my gosh. Where did you watch it?
in the movie theater.
In the movie theater at 9 years old, seeing Poltergeist. Who did you go with?
Probably like a irresponsible relative.
More than one, or was it just like?
My memory is so clouded because I was so freaked out by the movie. All I can remember is being there and seeing this movie.
Okay, how did you feel there?
So uncomfortable and disgusted and afraid.
Nice. Okay, well anyways, thank you. Does anyone else remember a really scary movie they saw? Or even the first movie PG-13 or R-rated movie they ever saw?
Mallrats.
Okay, I would Jumanji for the second time.
Really scared.
Would you really? The first Jumanji?
Yeah.
Okay. How old were you when you saw it?
Maybe 8.
Okay. Again, common theme after doing this show so many times is that everyone was 8 years old when they saw the first really bad, scary sort of thing in a movie. Anyways, so you were 8. Where did you watch it?
I don't remember. Maybe my friend's house.
Okay. Like a sleepover type scenario, or were you just on a play date or something?
Yeah, play date.
Cool. Was it just you and your friend, or was it a party or something?
I think there were a few of us. Yeah.
Ooh, cool. Fun. Was it nighttime when you watched it, or did you just have to watch it during the day?
Nice time.
Did you sleep afterwards?
No.
No. What was so scary about it?
Just the fact that you start something, you can't finish it, and it's gonna haunt you.
Doesn't he know it? Ha ha ha. Anyways, we're gonna get started. Captain? I've come with night watch duty. No, not that kind. Yes. Well, sir, you see, we were on deck and it was wet and very slippery and, well, we lost one of the fenders. I'm sorry, sir. Okay, but Father, I can't do this. I don't understand what you want me to do. I'm trying my best, and I'm trying so hard, and I can't sail. I don't like it. Well, Father, I don't. We lost one of the fenders. And we are going into port, and it's the championships. I know it's important. That's why I just said that. Oh, gosh. Won't you look at me, please? I wish you wouldn't say that. It's been tough, you know, ever since Mother died. Yes, I know you struggle with emotions. You're so stiff. Just don't keep looking at me that way. Father, when you asked me to join you on this boat, and when you entrusted me with making sure that we didn't crash, I told you that I wasn't ready. And I know that you wanted to do this to bond, but look at me! Oh, pull yourself together. And it's just that me and my father had sailed for years on the HMS Williams. And you know, once you start something, you just can't finish it. And so it's a commitment you make to the sea. to the ocean. Just me and Papa, alone on the high seas, looking first this way, and then that way. And then things started to change. I would wake up in the middle of the night screaming, ah. And I would come and he would just be down.
Oh.
And I wouldn't know what to do because I'm a sickly young boy, you see. I was born with rickets. And my 9-year-old sister was taken by a ghost. It happens just like that. Papa and I, we came in and we found her on the floor, nothing but a limb, just a bone and a head. And then it was just the 2 of us. 3 of us. Me, Papa, and Mama. And then Mama died too. And then it was me and Papa against the world. Just us boys. Us 2 boys who were, you know, a little bit different. Us 2 men. Because my sister was the athlete. And then my other sister was much older, I think, and I'm pretty sure that she died pretty soon. Pretty soon after. I'm pretty sure she died not long after the second movie was made. I'm not positive about that. But we developed a comforting rhythm, me and Papa. Whoa, there were swells. And one time I saw a dolphin. And eventually over time we picked up another crewmate. Cheryl. We found her at a circus, walking the tightrope. There's one thing I'll say about Cheryl is that girl knew how to balance. Ha 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 ha. And still, after all of this, it was just me and Papa and still Cheryl. And yet again, we grew. I did, because we established before that I was a young boy when we started. So I hit puberty, my voice cracked. I developed a torrid love affair with Cheryl. It ended badly. I guess the most important lesson was the one that I learned about myself. That you can't trust anyone around these parts. Because you see, my father, I had mentioned, was becoming distant. And it felt like he was just floating, breaking off into little pieces, like I couldn't, it was as though he was disassembling himself. He never told me what he was looking for, but I suspect it was something deep and personal, much like what I was searching for. I grew into a big, strong man with big muscles, and my father grew weak. I said, I don't have rickets anymore. I think it's caused by a nutritional deficiency, so being on the sea was really good for that. And so I developed a trickster mind of my own. I would get up to my little hijinks on the ocean. We would just hang. Night watchman, me, my dad, Cheryl. Oh my You see, Cheryl and I developed a rapport after our love affair ended so poorly. Real poorly. Oh, good one, Debbie. We would do things like hide his hat, or perhaps we would wake him up in the middle of the night with screams. Much like my horrible nightmares would have woken me, and we'd kick him. I won't do that here. That'd be mean. But it was just the three of us. And then one day, the championships. Every year, Papa, Cheryl, and I would go to the sea, and we would say, well, he would say, look at all of these beautiful ships docking. They're doing such a good job, and this was early, I think, so there really weren't lots of electrical motors. Which was all the more impressive because it's really difficult to dock a large ship. Anyways, it is difficult to dock a large ship. And I know this as someone who's spent lots of time on the high seas, in a large ship no less. Anyways, every year we would watch, and Cheryl and I would stare with Papa. And we would, all three of us gaze. And we'd say, wow, look at this ship. And then Papa would hit us with his stare. And I'd say, Cheryl, shh. Cheryl, stop clapping. It was an emotional time. One year, in 1 year, it was nighttime. We were crossing the Arctic. Not a star in the sky, it was pitch black. We were looking for the Northwest Passage, headed for New York, from Britain. And we made it all the way across. It was amazing. the horrors. Oh. For the second time, it was night. Papa was asleep in his quarters. I was on fender duty, you see. The fenders are a very important part of the boat, and I know this because I spend lots of time on boats. I was listening to music and fiddling with the fender, which prevents you from bonking into other stuff. It protects the ship. And then all of a sudden, we hit an iceberg. And it was loud. It knocked him right off the bed. And that's how I found him. The fender was destroyed. My father was in pieces, a real wreck. And I just found something in here. That's fine. It says, I am made of balloons. Improv. Anyways. That's when it happened. I realized that I wasn't made for the ocean. It's true. The ocean, such a cruel mistress, had taken one thing after another. She had taken my mother, my sister, my papa. She had taken Cheryl. And I was left trying to pick up the pieces. The championships were really important. I think it was something with my father growing up when he was a boy. When he was a boy, my father would stand with his papa, the two of them, together. And they would have fun. And I think that my father in some way was trying to search for his own papa and trying to be as cold and distant as he was to me. But then I snapped. I said, ah! And I took Cheryl, and the two of us ran away from my father on the ship, but then also overboard. We had snagged a lifeboat, and I realized all along that I hadn't actually wanted my father for anything, but instead had just wanted a modicum of self-respect on a personal level. And we rode, Cheryl and I. She kept watch. And then sometimes I would keep watch. We fought bitterly. She was so mean. Eventually, when we hit shore, we looked at each other. My God, Cheryl, what have we done? We engaged in a passionate embrace. We made love on that boat. I won't show that to you. That'd be gross. And I still think of my father to this day. What is he doing off on that boat? Did he die? Probably. There was no water left, we took it. And so you see, son of my own. Yes, come to daddy. This is why I tell you these things. Aboard this ship of ours. Land ho! It's important that we remember our ancestry, Cheryl's ancestry, your grandpapa. Yes. Yours. Oh, come on up. My son died that day. That's the end of my show.
Keep it going. And one more time. Thank you. Oh, there's pieces everywhere. Okay. Slippery. All right. Fantastic. Thank you so much. But we here at Providence Improv Guild, we are so many things. We are a nonprofit. We are a theater space. We are a community. We are a school. We are so many different things. So I just want to mention that you can make donations if you want. We are a 501c3.
Yeah.
Oh. That all that means is that you can make donations. There are QR codes on the back of your seats. So those of you sitting in the front row, the back of your seats, there are QR codes. Or we have a little jar up there. You can do cash donations. I don't want to do this. Oh, it's right here too. And also, if you want to sign up for classes, there are classes going on. And classes that you can sign up for as well. Does anyone know what the class schedule is going forward?
New level 1 starting in January.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Who's doing it? Who's leading it?
I don't know if I can tell you.
Oh, we're all surprised. Got that. You thought you were gonna find out who's leading it. Not tonight. I'm sorry. Anyway, but you sign up for it because it's gonna be great. It's a surprise. Great teacher. Anyway, please let's not wait any longer for our next performers tonight. Please give it up for Topical Popsicle.
Hi everybody, we're Topical Popsicle from Jamaica Plain and Boston and Providence, Rhode Island. That's where we're at. So we have a trio of games followed by a montage this evening. Our first game is called Ding. The goal of this game is that two performers, when I go ding, have to change the activity that I tell them to change. It's kind of a power trip. So to get us started this evening, can I have, gosh, I'm really inspired by that last performance, your favorite body part?
Your boobs. Venus.
I heard earlobe. Your prompt is earlobe.
Mom, are you sure you've done piercings before?
Yeah, I definitely have, Jimmy.
I just haven't seen you in like 3 years.
New response.
I just think you're really irresponsible.
New response.
Mom, I trust you with my earlobe.
Thank you so much, son. I know we haven't seen each other in 3 years, but your trust means so much to me.
New response.
I don't think you should trust me, Jimmy.
What?
Don't trust me. It's
What an emotional roller coaster this conversation has been.
You're a very trusting boy, and you need to learn not to be. It's a rough world out there,
It's a rough
Jimmy.
world. Well,
Jimmy,
the ice cream man at the stand after my
See anything?
there at school there was a snake trainer, and
New person.
at school there was a very large clown dressed like a walrus. And I couldn't quite get head or tails what his gimmick was. Walrus or clown?
okay. Jimmy, that's what I'm saying. There's walrus clowns. This world is made of walrus clowns, and
The world's made of walrus
What
clowns?
else do you think the world is made of?
the world is made of cotton candy.
That sounds delicious.
I know it sounds delicious.
Cotton candy Pokemon?
Yes, but you go to, you want them to transform into the bigger version of themselves, and
What do
then
you want them to do?
you want them to save you from your childhood
What do
nightmares.
you want them to do?
You want them to show you what love is.
What do you want them to do?
You want them to be with you forever, but then they're just cartoons made of cotton candy. They evaporate, Jimmy.
That's what the world is
And
made of.
that's why I left you for 3 years, because I wanted you to know that the people you love will leave. But if I pierce your ear, you'll always have a piece of me. And that's why you shouldn't trust me, but you should let me do this. One thing. Okay?
Mom, I think I hate you.
New response.
Mom, I love you.
New response.
Mom, I'm 37 years old.
That's exactly the age Isaac was when Abraham sacrificed him. He's really kind.
And Isaac shouldn't have trusted Abraham.
Exactly. Exactly.
Isaac's own parent. The world's fucked, Mom.
New response.
I would like to go to synagogue now.
That's what I was hoping you would say. I'm gonna throw you an adult bar mitzvah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell all the neighbors. I'm gonna bring your sister to synagogue with us.
I have a sister?
Yes, and she's a lovely young lady.
I think she is.
She's your twin, Jimmy.
I
I
have
think she does.
She's very annoying.
Well, that's okay because I always feel like the annoying one around the house.
New thing you feel like.
Well, that's okay because I'd like to steal on someone's cheese, and if I have a sister, I can take all of the cheese at dinner time.
You're such a strange child, Jimmy.
6'1", no one, Mom? Fuck you, Mom! I am strange, Mom. In the strange world we live in of cotton candy Pokemon and trust had and lost, half pierced ears, I believe.
I didn't even poke you yet. But I'm ready to. Are you ready, Jimmy? I think this conversation has been very cathartic, but I think it's more about what we do in this world than what we say.
I feel like ass, Mom.
Okay, for our next game, we're gonna need 2 volunteers. So could I have 2 people to come join us? This game is called Pillars. Okay, yes. Meg and Julie.
Oh, no,
Sorry,
Alec.
Oh, no.
Please. What's your name? Alec. Thank you, Alec and Meg. Okay, so the way this game works is our improvisers are going to act out a scene, and when they need inspiration, they will tap your shoulder. Great. Okay, so to get us started, can I have a hobby that you have always wanted to try?
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding, thank you. Okay.
Welcome to Skateboards Are Us. Are you ready to board?
Oh yes! I always wanted to board.
Skate! I haven't done something so ludicrous since I tried.
Sucking sausage from the wrong end.
Sucking that sweet sausage from the wrong end.
Well, that sounds difficult, little dude, but we can get this older man, little old man.
Will this be anything like sucking sausage from the wrong end?
You know, it's gonna be a lot like
Shitting the bed.
it's gonna be a lot like shitting the bed. Not quite like it's just gonna be really rad, my dude. We're gonna get all these boards and we're gonna go pop some ollies.
No, sucking sausage from the wrong end and shitting the bed. They're both quite related for me, actually.
So those are some tricks I haven't heard yet, but I like to do ones like
Slippery bananas.
slippery bananas. Have you heard of slippery bananas?
Oh, yes, I have. Back when I was in Vietnam with my friend
Todd the Impaler.
Todd the Impaler.
Todd the Impaler, I know that dude. He's like,
Oh yeah, he impaled himself after he slipped on a slippery banana, and that was pretty much the end for Todd.
oh, that's pretty sad. I'd only heard about his son,
Abraham.
Abraham. And Abraham, you know, I heard that he fell off the half pipe and like hit his head really hard, and then all he could do was sing.
Wow.
I like to sing about skateboards, little old dude, and sausages. Do you also like to sing?
Honestly, I'm feeling pretty open-minded actually.
Okay, so we're gonna be the singing skateboarders. You, me, some sausages, some slippery bananas, and some potatoes, which are my favorite trick. Are you ready?
The potato trick
The potato trick, here.
on your
There's a
skateboard
board, it
there.
doesn't have any wheels on it, you'll be fine.
Oh yes. Okay. Oh! I broke my tibia. My tibia!
Oh,
Fuck!
good thing I'm a paramedic and went to school for
Veterinarian science.
veterinarian sciences.
Veterinary sciences, I'm a human person, you idiot!
Stretch your leg out over here, little old dude.
My broken tibia leg!
Yeah, you can do it.
Ah!
You're gonna have to do more stuff when you're
Dead.
dead.
All right, our third and final short form game. This game is called Jump Emotion. For our two lovely improvisers, we'll be doing a scene and have to on the spot pivot to a new emotion that I'll be calling out. But to get us inspired a little bit, everyone just call out some emotions.
Sad.
Existential crisis.
Anger.
Passion.
Love.
Apathy.
Anger.
Ambivalence. Fear.
Love.
Happiness.
Jealousy. And C. So good. So good. All right. To get us started, I just need a word from the audience.
Batman.
Batman. Where's Batman?
I love Batman too. He's my favorite.
Todd, it's so cool that you love Batman so much. Will you be, you think we could be our Halloween? You could be Batman and I could be Robin.
Love.
I would love for you to be Robin.
Really?
Robin.
Thanks, Todd. I thought because my name was Robin, I would make a really good Robin.
I always thought that you would want to play Catwoman, and I'm really glad that you've decided to take this step with me to be my companion instead of my nemesis.
I just love you. Todd.
Existential crisis.
I don't know what love is.
Oh, that's not what I wanted you to say.
No, really, I've been having these problems lately with understanding what I want and what anybody else wants.
You don't need to know what you want.
Yeah, what's the point?
I mean, you can just transform into a bat. You know, it's no problem.
I can't. And if you're a bat, you don't have existential crises.
Yeah, existence.
That's right.
Anger. I am such a bat!
I can't believe you just turned into a bat on me, Todd.
It doesn't
fucking matter, dude?
Why would you transform in the middle of our conversation?
Because I fucking love you, Robin, alright? And sometimes I just can't deal with it.
I'm so pissed.
But Robin, you can't be mad at me right now. I'm mad at you.
I was feeling really joyful and now I just feel full of rage.
Well, how do you think I feel? I'm fucking mad.
It's very confusing. Do you feel free?
No, I feel rage.
Oh,
Breathe.
that's really sad. It's really just, you think you're gonna fly. Ever since I was named Robin, I thought, one day I'll fly.
I'm really sorry, Robin. I didn't realize that you felt that way. And, I don't really like being bad. Now, I give
You don't like being a bad?
No, it really sucks.
You don't like being a person either?
No, not really.
Jealousy.
Well, at least you have a feeling about your
Well, at least you're
right.
able to stay in one form.
Well, yeah. My name is Robin. I just
Could you not become Robin and fly with me?
I don't think I can, Todd. Man.
But Todd Rabbit wants you to fly with me.
Joy.
Really?
Yes, I want you to fly with me, Robin.
You want me to fly with you?
I want you to fly with me.
You think and to be together forever?
Yes, we will be together forever as flying beasts. You and me.
Past Halloween.
That's
Just like
Halloween, sweetie.
define our relationship.
Yeah, we're going to define our relationship past Halloween. Oh yes, I'm going to fly you over here. Look, we're flying.
Wow.
Oh, we're flying. It's so joyful.
Right.
I'm so proud of you, Robin.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Batman.
I love being Batman, and I'm really glad you went to bat school and that I learned how to turn into a bat and that you learned how to be Robin.
I'm so proud of us too, We're defying the odds and gravity. And
Defying gravity! I'm so proud that we have strong female characters in a blockbuster musical.
Great time to be alive.
Really the only thing that I'm proud of right now.
Existential crisis.
Yes. There's not a lot to be proud of.
I don't think I can get mad anymore, Robin.
I don't think,
I just want to be Todd.
and I don't think I really even love you. I think I was projecting.
What is love?
What is it?
What's the point? All we have are musicals.
Yeah.
That's not the worst thing though, but it's kind of sad.
Gratitude.
But I'm really grateful that they exist.
Me too.
I'm really grateful
I'm
that you exist.
I'm grateful you exist too, even though I can't really know you, but I'm glad to not be alone.
I'm also glad to not be alone. Thank you so much for making it work, even though you don't like me anymore after these.
It's not that I don't like you, I just think I was projecting onto you.
Oh, well, thank you for being so honest.
Let's see.
That's the short form section of our set. So at this point, I'll get the lovely box that you all fill out suggestions. Wow. All right, I'm all just gonna take some of these and put them in our pockets. This is the first time we've done this.
Thanks for coming to our improv with Rob.
All right, and we're just gonna do a montage for you guys. To get us started, can I get a location from the audience?
The dojo.
The dojo.
All right, so before we do anything with the sword,
I was really excited to just kind of get started with the sword.
I know you are, Ted, but it's my dojo, and it's my rules, my dojo.
Grandmaster, I got this sword on Amazon.
That's part of the problem.
There's
Can you,
a problem with Black Friday deals, Grandmaster?
that's how you got like admission to this class for so cheap too, but that doesn't, please just slow down, okay. All right, so the first lesson is warm up.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to make really big noises. We're going to say things like protruding. Ready?
Okay.
Protruding!
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 Oh, protruding!
Protruding!
I don't know, Grandmaster. This isn't really how I feel like this class was advertising on Amazon. I read the first review and it said, throw it with panache. That's the kind of place I want to be, you know? I want to throw it with some panache. And I thought, you know, I got the sword, I got excited.
Yeah, so you throw it, yourself, into the world with panache. That's what you do. Okay, so we're going to panache!
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 Panache! Oh, wow, yeah, I'm feeling that.
Yeah, it's a good word.
Don't look so upset, okay? I may have rearranged the furniture while you were out at the dojo, but you know, I was preparing our home for our new child, and I said it. I'm pregnant. You know, you won't have as much time to go to that dojo soon.
Just a hard-boiled egg. That's all it is, it's just a hard-boiled egg.
The size of a hard-boiled egg, but one day it'll be the size of a cantaloupe.
No, Candy. Candy, you might have thought I impregnated you. But actually, Candy, I took a hard-boiled egg.
Oh, worst thing anyone's ever said to me, except when my mom said to me on my second birthday, horseshoes. It's almost as bad as that, but it's not quite as bad.
Hold on, I shoved a hard-boiled egg into your body, and you thought you were pregnant, and that's not as bad as when your mom said.
It's not as bad because I wanted her to say I love you and she wouldn't. All she would say was horseshoes.
Oh my God, sweetie, that's so sad. I never aimed that.
Thanks, darling. And
We never talk about your mom very much.
I know, I don't like to talk about her.
Ring, ring!
Oh, God.
Ring, ring! I'm ringing the doorbell, but you don't have a doorbell!
Oh.
So judgmental, Mom.
Thanks, kid! How's the horses?
I haven't seen a horse since my 5th birthday.
I know that's what's wrong with it.
Oh. Genoid sponge?
Sure, I can clean the horses with it.
Mom, if you're going to enter our house, the proper thing to say is, adventurous.
Adventurous.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. You can enter now.
Adventurous.
That's great, Mom. Yeah.
Why are you crying? Did I say something wrong? I said something wrong.
I don't, it's hard for me to see you, Mom.
Candy's mom, you just always have a way of showing up at the wrong time.
My name is Candy Senior. Address me properly, child.
No, I'm a Capricorn.
Yes.
Well, who do you know? I'm an Aries. You know, that's a really bad match. A Capricorn and a Gemini? What are you even doing outside of Horseland? I taught you better than this. Horses, rocks, astrology?
Earmuffs, baby, earmuffs.
Thanks.
Hold on.
Thanks.
You fucked up your daughter.
You fucked my daughter!
I didn't. I inserted a hard-boiled
Gosh, I love eggs. I love when you have them instead of banging it. It's crack 'em. I don't really like eating them. I just like crack 'em.
very wasteful.
You're saying that my emotions are waste.
I'm saying your actions are wasteful.
My,
I bought these from the farmer's market.
I'm giving them my business.
That's good, but, you know, I think if we're gonna share food as roommates, we should get on the same page about, you know, our values.
So do you want me to, I'll give you an egg. Here, wait, let me get rid of that one. Okay, not that one, all right.
Sam, I don't want a cracked egg. I want you to say, you got this.
You got this, you can eat this egg.
Even if it's full of shells.
You just pick it out a little bit, you know, it's what my grandfather always said. He always said photosynthesis is what's happening, right?
But I don't think eggs photosynthesize, Sam.
No, they take the sun and the egg and then they make a duck.
I think it would be a green duck that photosynthesized, but the point is that you're a shitty roommate and I think you need to move out.
I thought you loved me.
Well,
Louise, when we moved in together, you said you can eat whatever you want and you do all the cleaning and then I could leave the dishes in the sink and they magically disappear. And then I could eat all the eggs that came from the farmer's market, that I never had to share with anybody, that it was okay if I just left cups all over the house and like piles of laundry and some trash. If I made out with a boyfriend, everything was okay.
I'm working on my boundaries and what I need to say to you is no jumping jacks allowed.
But you said if I moved in, I could do jumping jacks like all the time. I could be here in the kitchen.
I know I said that and I just didn't mean it. I have a hard time saying what I want when I think someone else wants something else and I don't want any more jumping jacks and I don't want any more eggshells and I don't want any more photosynthesis in this house.
Gosh, that question really digs deep is, you know, what I would be saying. You asked me a question, but you didn't. You just made all these demands, all these things that you wanted. You know, you really wanted. You know what? This is acceptable. This is. I'll leave. It's fine.
Thank you.
Just gonna take the. Can I take? I can take the eggs. I'm just.
Sure.
Grandmaster, I'm really feeling like I'm ready to, I'm gonna pick up the sword.
Okay.
I'm ready to challenge you for your dojo, Grandmaster.
Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, kid. You know, I really feel like maybe I shouldn't have put that Shishido up on the internet. That was
You
bad.
put my Shishido on the internet?
I did. I put your Shishido on the internet. It
Now
would
I
be-
have to kill you.
No, it'd be really nice if we put the Amazon sword back where it goes, and then we go back to, we can move away from warm-up, we can move into hitting a bag, not hitting the Grandmaster.
Grandmaster, the only place this
no,
Amazon sword belongs is deep plunged within thy chest.
Don't put
How
a
dare you
sword-
put my
I don't
Topical
put-
on the internet without my consent?
Don't put a sword in my chest just because I didn't.
This was 1999 on Amazon. I can put it wherever I want.
Kid, I put a Black Friday deal up there for you, and all you give me is existential dread.
That's how I make you feel?
You do! You're holding a fucking sword at me, kid! I know!
Yeah. My dog barks.
Oh. My neighbor's dog barks.
I live next to you.
That's your dog? Your dog is the dog that barks?
My dog's the dog that barks.
Are you the one with the like maybe pregnant wife but not pregnant? I heard about this online.
Oh, there's a hard-boiled egg. I don't really want to talk about it, actually.
Oh, I want to talk about it. I want to talk about this hard-boiled egg in my dojo because holy moly, trademarked. I haven't heard something that interesting since a lady came in here and had her dog wanting to learn how to do martial arts.
Are you thinking that we could just drop the whole dojo thing and market something around hard-boiled eggs at this point?
No, I think, well, kind of. So we'll keep the hard-boiled, we keep the egg, we keep the dojo.
Ted, the egg is the size of a cantaloupe.
The egg has taken and is growing?
It's taken. Who would have thought?
Our egg?
Our egg. It's the
Oh my
miracle
goodness.
of life.
Wow, you're such an amazing woman, Candy.
Thank you so much, Ted.
Wow.
I'll tell you my mom you said that.
You were gonna tell me what? What were you gonna tell me, Candy
Hey.
Jr.?
You got this. You can confront your mother.
Despite everything, we're having a cantaloupe.
I just don't know what to say in these moments. I just, what? On your mark, get set, go!
And that's our show!
Topical Popsicle. Thanks for coming out to the Providence Improv tonight. We have shows every Friday at 7:30 and Saturday at 7:30 and 9:30. Have a safe trip home. Thanks for coming out and training with us. Good night.
Yes.